Okay, so the weekend. Everyone has one, but you don't always know what to do with it. So I'm Kayla, this is Lance, and this is David, and we made a Plan My Weekend. So whether you're feeling lazy, you're feeling amped up, or you're feeling thrifty, our website has something for you. So we have a diverse range of options available, because sometimes it's hard to plan things and find what to do. So we all really played a big role in the project. So I'm going to talk about concept and design. Then David's going to go in and talk about geolocation and two of the APIs, and Lance is going to talk about the last one. So let's get on to our idea. So the weekend is upon us. The possibilities are endless. So the idea actually came about when we were looking through all the APIs, and we just pulled a bunch that we liked, and we found a common thread, and that's how we came up with our weekend planner. So what you actually do is you go in and you pick your mood. So you might be feeling lazy, feeling thrifty, or feeling amped up. So once you click that, this, for example, is the lazy option. It will take you through a series of questions. It's like a little short quiz, and it will pull the MovieDB API and come up with a result based on how you answer the quiz question. So the options come up, you're either shown a drama, an action, or a comedy film. So the results are in, time for Netflix and chill, and there's your movie that pops up. So the thrifty one, it takes you through the Scoot Coupon API, and that will result in either shopping, restaurants, or entertainment results as you go through. And these results also pull from your area. So we use a geolocator, and you can click on the picture, and it will take you to the coupon site like Groupon, so you can actually find and buy that deal. And then the last one is sports. So, well, not sports, but SeatGeek API that we use for Amped Up. So you can click sports, show me some stand-up, boom, boom, bass if you want some music. And again, you type in the team name, and it will formulate results. You click on the name, it will show you where to buy the tickets. So we can pull up the website real quick if you guys want to do that. So as far as the website goes, the base design came from a Bootstrap theme, but we went in there and jazzed it up, kind of made it our own. We wanted a clean, neat design with like an easy-to-use interface. You can click it. Ta-da! So like things that are clickable, if you like scroll over them, there's opacity on them, so you can tell that they're clickable buttons. So we broke it up really into two main sections. That way the users can go in and scroll through the whole thing. We want it to be kind of a surprise, like what's going to happen next? What are you going to get? But not too much of a surprise. We had it like question 3 or 4, so that way they don't feel anxious, like how long is this going to take before I can get on to my weekend? And then pulls it up. So we definitely were overcoming hurdles for this along the way. We had multiple click listeners, trying to figure out to turn the divs on and off. But overall, we think we came up with a clear, sophisticated design for everything. So I'll take it on to David to talk about the first API and geolocation.
Alrighty, so let me get the PowerPoint. Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.
I can clip in my beard. There we go. All right. So some of the new technologies we incorporated into this was the geolocation feature. Pretty much geolocation just grabs the user's location by their longitude and latitude, and once it's enabled, it can pull local results and based on their location. So when you initially load the website, you'll see that pop up. It says share location, and if you do, then you'll actually get your coordinates if you go and under the console.log or the dev tool. So this is some of our code right here. We created global variables for the user's latitude and longitude to be stored if the geolocation is supported. And then if it is supported, it'll actually pop up geolocation is supported, and if not, then it's not supported. The reason we have to have those console logs there is that otherwise the user has no idea if like the geolocation is working or if it isn't working. So the console logs help with that. And then on the on-page load, it uses geolocation to grab their latitude and longitude, and we plug it back into those global variables, and then we use those to actually plug it into the query URL. So like right here, you can see we have a variable called genre that stores the user's genre. So we have a series of if statements, and if the user answers corresponding to action more than once, then their genre is set to action. So those questions that we went through, like, what's the best way to say goodbye, hasta la vista, or get busy living or get busy dying, or say take care now, bye bye then, all those are actually attached to like action, comedy, or drama. So depending on how you answer, it'll store it and plug it back in. So then when they get to the results of that, it'll tell the user which genre was selected, and it was brought to you by the moviedb.org API, which pulls movies, TV shows, or celebrities even. And then it'll tell the user that it's time for Netflix and chill and write it into there. The query URL, that's our key right there, and we plug in the category. And we also use the math.floor to pick a random number that's within the length of the response. So we use that number to pick a random movie from the Ajax response. And then all in all, it'll append the poster image and the title of the movie and tell them to relax and enjoy. So the next API we used, the code, was scoot.com, which is a coupon or deal finder. We also had to plug in the data type too, because otherwise the JSON-P, because if you don't, then it just loses itself and it doesn't pop up. So that was a big hurdle we overcame with the data type to plug in the JSON-P. And we also used the random number, the math.floor, to find the length of the responsive deals. And then we used the random number to pick a random coupon from the Ajax response, and then tell the user their selected coupon preference. We see you like shopping, or we see you like restaurants, or what was the other one? Entertainment, thank you. And then it just says be thrifty and try it out. And then there's also a clickable link on there as well, so that it'll take them to the website and they can print it out or save it. But on our website, we also append the image there and the coupon image, and like I said, the clickable links there as well. So now I think I will turn it over to Lance for the third and final API. Here you go. Do you want me to scroll down as you're going?
Yeah, kind of.
Do you want to do it?
So whenever the user clicks Amped Up, they're first presented with a set of options of sports, show me some stand-up, or boom, boom, bass. If they click sports, then first they're asked which sport, and it gives them an option of MLB, NFL, or NBA. For any of those that they click, they're then asked which team, and they're given a form to fill out to input the team. Once they've filled out the form and hit submit, then we collect whatever team they inputted, and we feed that into an Ajax call to the SeatGeek API. Once that Ajax call is made, then they're given the result, and they can click the result to see seating information for the event and to buy tickets. If the user clicks Stand Up, then it actually grabs their geolocation and feeds that into the SeatGeek API, and it shows them a stand-up event within their local area. And if they click the image for that, then they can buy tickets. All right. If they click Boom Boom Bass, then they are presented with a set of genres to pick from, which the genres that we gave them to pick from were country, hip hop, and rock. Whichever one they selected, that category will be fed into the AJAX call to the SeatGeek API, and it then shows them a random concert event of that genre within their local area, and they can buy tickets to it.
So does anybody have any questions about our website?
So you asked the user before you use the geolocation. Is that a requirement?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
What happens if you get someone that's paranoid?
Then they just won't get local results. They'll get it from like Florida or California or something.
Yeah.
Where did you find that awesome bootstrap theme?
It was a free theme that I pulled, and then I went and kind of gutted it and made it my own, so I just kind of had a base to go off of.
Any other questions?
So it's based solely off the user's actual geolocation. It's not like, oh, I'm taking a trip next week. Let me plug the zip code in and see what's happening.
Right.
That it
Right.
is.
Yeah.
What did you learn about the difference between JSON and JSON-P?
Oh man.
Basically,
Data.
well, if an API is giving you a JSON-P response, then you have to, in your AJAX call, tell the AJAX call that the response is JSON-P, or else your response won't be valid.
Is it structured differently once you get the object back?
The object is the exact same. It just has to be told that it's a JSON-P data type. Yeah.
Yes, it would.
Thanks, guys.
All right.